All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York.
Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready. Go.
One of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round one. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show.
Missed with that attempt. Early connection with the left from the champ. Du Plessis gets the early takedown. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Beautiful transition. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Du Plessis in half guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Du Plessis back inside control here.
Getting him out here. You got to be careful here. In the half guard.
Du Plessis right back to the full mount.
He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, that's tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Strickland.
Nice pass.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
A series of punches from the top here by Sean Strickland.
Come on, bro. Keep those hands up for me.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Du Plessis right back to the full mount here. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, nice.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that. Now.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Du Plessis gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave a mark. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Trying to establish that jab once again. Right hand. Effective use of the jab there by Strickland.
Right into a takedown. Big right hook there by the champ.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Du Plessis in half guard now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the Octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Straight down the middle.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, trying to find the shot again.
Strickland's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Oh, nice kick. Big shot lands for both guys. Now some separation from this clinch position. Jab is on point right now.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside. Heavy kick downstairs.
Round 3 next.
Stop!
All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early. All right, now we take a look back at...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Great job blocking that shot. Big shot to the head.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Strickland's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Du Plessis gets the double leg takedown. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Du Plessis got the full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Du Plessis back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, big left hand there. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. While the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Du Plessis. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
4th round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any sign. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Good jab.
You should be throwing more leg kicks.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Changing the position.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. He passes the half.
Strickland's back into full guard. Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body, starting that up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. All right, the truck has produced.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Oh, right into mount.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Strickland's in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Nice.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself.
No play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. And now he's in side control.
Du Plessis back to the side control now. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. One minute to go in the fight. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Strickland's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus